two friends on a bike going to a party in the neighboring city. So I would like to preface this by saying my main language is not English, and this is true story, not a made-up story to showcase writing skills. Live in India, and this story is of my friend Amodh and his brother Amit, who were traveling to a party outside of the city, to a local mountain town some 15 years ago. This story is confirmed by both of them and 6 friends who eyewitnessed it and don't deny, avoid talking about it. This story was retold to me by Amodh. So the story goes, both brothers are riding the bike to a hill town called as Lonavala to a friend's party in his vacation villa. Amit is the rider, and Amodh rides pillion. Amodh is the younger and must have been 14-15. Amit the older at 17 to 18 max. They start from the relative ease of the city at night. Keep in mind, Amodh had said they could take their car, but seemed that day the bike was preferred by both. The city roads end after 30 minutes of riding, and then the dark highways start, which go all the way to the hill town. As the city roads end and the highways start, it is well known to be haunted, but no one really cares, as people just avoid driving at nights or are in cars for the journey. The brothers enter the highways. After about 20 minutes, the pillion rider, Amodh, notices a strange white gown draped individual or pole on the side of the road as they pass it. They move forward, and in 5 minutes, Amodh sees it again and again. The 4th time he asks his older brother if he sees something similar. Amit doesn't say anything. Amodh sees it again and asks one more time, to which Amit says, whatever happens, don't look at it again. Amodh, for everyone to know, has been a tough kid right from a young age. He was scared shitless, and Amit has said this is the only time he cried. Amodh has now buried himself in Amit's back, but after some time, he manages to peek out and sees the white gown is a lady figure keeping up with the bike. It's a 100cc work bike, but still managed a 100 km/h. Amodh looks at the whole figure. The legs are not touching the ground and are facing the opposite direction of how the body is facing. Amodh screams, Dayan, Dayan, which in Hindi, witches in Indian folklore are known to walk with feet in the opposite directions. Amit speeds up and doesn't stop for anything. They continue for another hour at the same speed. Continuous speeding had heated up the bike, and they come to a halt near a roadside food vendor. Road still dark, food stall is the only limited light source. They decide to wait for the bike to cool and have tea to freshen up and forget what happened. The food vendor asks if they are all right and what is with the blood. But then he sees both of them once Amit also becomes visible in the dim light and gets scared himself and doesn't ask anything more. They drink tea and hear the nearby bushes move vigorously. Unlike a wind blow, only a part of the bush moves, but very unnaturally. They decide to pay the guy and just reach the place. All goes uneventfully after that, and they reach the bungalow, villa. They ring the bell, and the friends are in shock. At first they don't understand if it's blood or color or dirt or paint. After some convincing, the group manages to convince them to come to the lawn outside the house. They go to the lawn, and one of the friends sprays them with a water hose. Once the water falls of them, do they understand that they are covered in a red blood-like liquid. The brothers tell the story to the friends, and the local caretaker arrives who has heard this before. He tells them to weigh themselves, and especially Amit, who seems physically tired. Defying logic, Amit had gained 15 kilos. Amodh weighs okay there. Is a saying that witches hitch a ride on a person's shoulder for some reason. The story told to me ends here, but after this it seemed like Amodh was also more prone to such phenomenon.